Now, I wasn't planning on making this video, but things have changed substantially in a short period of time. And if you want to do music as a career, you're going to want to watch this.
What's going on, guys? Adam Ivy, sellmusic.com, here to help you go further, faster in your music career by sharing proven marketing techniques and strategies to help transform that passion for making music and turn it into a legitimate business that's going to provide you with freedom and fulfillment, two of the most important things in life in general. Now, I'm not going to sit here and spend half the video telling you how everything is crumbling around you and it's all fire and brimstone. The truth is, the way that this affects you is deeply personal, and whether you're struggling right now, you're afraid of what could be, or you haven't really experienced much of a change at all, just know that we're in this together. And even though you might be surrounded by chaos and uncertainty, or in a lot of cases, more like silence and the looming desperation for toilet paper, the truth is that for this reason and for these signs, now more than ever is the perfect time to deep dive into your music career. Now, instead of dwelling on things that we have no control over, we need to embrace what we can do. Well, the world seems to have us all cooped up in our houses. Life has obstacles and we'll have to navigate those obstacles, and how we react to those obstacles will forge the path to success or pave the road to failure, and that's completely up to you. Now, to address those of you who might be sick, who are afraid of getting sick, or know somebody who is sick, if you're watching this, I genuinely hope that you're in top health year in and year out. And if by some chance you come down with something, I pray for a quick recovery, whether it be now or 10 years from now. I need you to stay safe, wash your hands, and live a healthy lifestyle that promotes a strong immune system. Again, I'm not here to dwell on things that are out of my hands, and I'm certainly not a doctor. Well, maybe a marketing doctor. So instead of dwelling on the negatives and the unknown, the things that we have no control over, we need to start embracing the positives from what's currently going on. The vast majority of us still have electricity, clean running water, the internet, our phones, camera gear, our studio equipment, and time. Time to focus on those opportunities that you may have been ignoring up till now. Time to polish your craft and increase your worth as a music creator. Whether that's putting in reps on a new instrument, spending more time composing a beat or an instrumental, or honing your skills as an audio engineer. And that's really just the start. See, for those of us who are introverts, this isn't really all that different from what we've been already experiencing. I've personally been voluntarily locking myself away in front of computer screens for years, and that's why I am where I am today. Now, I'm not trying to make light at all of those of you who might gig for a living or work in an industry that's highly impacted from what's going on. This is actually hitting very close to home for me as well. But what I am proposing is that we start building a recession-resistant brand and music-based business that you can rely on throughout natural disasters and other worldwide issues that arise, whether it be a financial crisis or a large-scale health concern. So with that being said, here's what I would encourage you guys to do right now, which will not only point you in the right direction, but it'll help keep you focused and build your momentum through proper online marketing, mindset, and habit building. This way you're still able to earn an income and find opportunities even when you're quarantined. Now, first and foremost, it should go without saying that it's a perfect time to invest in yourself. With this time, you should be diving headfirst into cultivating the skill sets necessary to elevate you from where you are now to where you want to be. Whether that's a book, a program, maybe an online course, or seeking mentorship, we need to utilize times like this to position us in a way that it's going to increase the strength of our business and marketing backbone. This will ultimately fortify our personal brand and make us less susceptible to revenue streams that depend on a boss signing a check. Now, you don't become educated in something by dwelling on what you don't know and then using that as an excuse. It doesn't work. We need to attack the learning side of things from a trusted source in order to accelerate our progress and momentum. And just a quick side note, when I'm talking about investing, I'm not only referring to the financial investments that are going to yield massive long-term returns, but also time investments that are going to propel you into growth that you never considered possible. Now, depending on when you're watching this, you could even join my free 20 Days of Focus challenge to get some structure and direction on building your brand online. I'll have a link for that in the description box below, but the reason that I bring this up is one thing that a lot of us struggle with when we find ourselves outside of that normal routine is the consequence to that is lack of organization, and it leaves us mentally fogged with anxiety as far as like what we should be spending time on, right? So even if you're not stuck at home, I'd highly recommend getting organized when it comes to your pursuit of a music career. And if you're already doing music full time, that's even more reason to tighten up your organization. Effectiveness or efficiencies is the word I'm looking for. Efficiencies are what separate those who do, those who are successful, and those who are just lifelong dabblers. Now, in conjunction with learning the business and marketing side of things, I think that taking time to work on yourself is also super important. No amount of money or followers is going to magically make you happy. So allocate some time to yourself in order to stay true to who you are and understand your why in the first place. If what you're doing doesn't bring you some sense of fulfillment and joy, then it's a perfect time to look within yourself and make some important decisions. Now, I've said this before, but I think it's pretty easy to forget and overlook that there are more people in the world that consume music than there are people like us who create music. And what does that mean for you? These people are at home too. They're waiting for new content. They're watching more YouTube videos. They're listening to more music. They're spending more time on social media where if you're doing the right things, you'll be pulling them in with your content marketing strategy. They're waiting for you. It's just up to us with our marketing to make them realize that. Now, speaking of content marketing strategy, I've been thinking about breaking down my entire marketing framework for you guys, which is how I've been able to grow my audience, my client base, as well as generate a six-figure income or multiple six figures for the past 9 or 10 years straight. If that's something that you'd like for me to do, maybe like a multiple part series here on my YouTube channel, let me know in the comments below by saying, I need that framework in my life, dog. And if enough people comment, I'll make that happen. Now, I want you to stay safe. I want you to continue to make music, focus on what your goals are and what you're accomplishing, what you're learning, and go after it. And if you haven't yet, I want you to click this video to really help you go after it, and then click that little button to join the channel family here if you haven't already. Click that little bell icon to be notified first anytime I upload a video just like this. And until next time, come connect with me over on my Instagram channel. And like always, guys, I appreciate you watching.